Alright, so here's some interesting news. Bloomberg. This was actually posted September 2nd, 2011. Monsanto corn falls to Illinois bugs as investigation widens. Monsanto Co.'s insect-killing corn is toppling over in western Illinois fields, a sign that rootworms outside of Iowa may have developed resistance to the genetically modified crop, according to one scientist. Michael Gray, an agricultural entomologist at the University of Illinois in Urbana, said he's studying whether western corn rootworms collected last month in Henry and Whiteside counties are resistant to an insect-killing protein derived from Bacillus thuringiensis, or also known as BT, a natural insecticide engineered into Monsanto's corn. They also have it in other crops too, by the way. Just look for BT corn, BT cotton, BT whatever, and you'll find that. The insects were collected in two fields where corn had toppled after roots were eaten by rootworms. Gray said today, planting BT corn year after year increases the odds that the bugs will develop resistance to the insecticide, he said. While the symptoms parallel bug resistance that's been confirmed in Iowa, analysis of the Illinois insects won't be complete until next year, he said. A whole year. Or even 6 months from now, whatever. Really? Takes that long? Whatever. Whatever is the cause, it is generating a lot of concern, Gray said in a telephone interview. I wouldn't say at this point it's just an isolated field here or there. Monsanto takes reports like Gray's seriously and follows up on all accounts of unexpected damage. Don't you love that word? I always use it. It's always in these articles. Unexpectedly. Jobs unexpectedly were worse this week. Unemployment unexpectedly went up. Monsanto takes these reports seriously. Okay, yeah. And they follow up on all accounts of unexpected damage and other performance questions, said Lee Quarles, a spokesman for the St. Louis-based company Monsanto. Monsanto's monitoring hasn't found rootworm resistant to its BT corn, and the product is performing well on more than 99% of acres planted, he said. But the preliminary findings are pretty interesting because Monsanto dropped $3.13 or 4.5% down to $65.80 as of 4 p.m. New York Stock Exchange composite trading. The shares have fallen 5.5% this year. So they actually only fell 1% so far this year until this story came out. There goes a whole another 4% on top of it. So Gray detailed his preliminary findings last week in the university's Pest Management and Crop Development Bulletin. He said he's since been contacted by more farmers whose BT corn is succumbing to corn rootworms. Ah, no way. Nah. Monsanto is a prestigious company. They have a prestigious product line of frankenfoods. It's very, very significant damage, Gray said. Producers buy these BT hybrids to protect their root systems, so it understandably makes them not very happy. In July, Iowa State University entomologist Aaron Gassman reported the first rootworms confirmed as being BT resistant, which he found in 4 of the state's cornfields. Gray advised growers with performance problems to rotate corn crops with soybeans and to plant corn with a different type of BT technology. I have a good idea. How about you plant corn from Mother Earth, non-genetically modified, completely natural, and do whatever we used to do for the last hundreds and thousands of years to produce corn? There weren't insecticides hundreds of years ago or thousands of years ago like there are today. Oh, well, you don't have to use any insecticides. That's the beauty of Monsanto corn, the BT copyrighted, patented technology. You just plant the corn seed, and as it grows, it has a little thing that grows with it, a little protein or whatever that the bugs can't stand. It'll kill them. They don't want anything to do with it. Only to find out what I just read you. Farmer over here, farmer over there, farmer over here on this side, farmer over here on this side. Hey, we're having major rootworm problems, and we're using BT corn. Now what? So chances are you probably paid more for the BT corn. Of course, Monsanto's not going to sell you a package of seeds or whatever worth of corn, you know, corn seeds, whatever, that are the same price as organic seeds. Monsanto has to make money, so they probably bump the price up a little bit because they're telling the farmers, hey, you don't have to pesticide up your land. So this is great. Oh, okay. Only to find out, no, it's not. Now they're failing. Now the bugs are resistant to that nonsense. Now what? Oh, Monsanto, we probably need to come out with a really powerful BT2, right? BT the second. New technology. But you have to question if these things the bugs don't like it, don't want to eat it, and it can kill bugs, I guess, that do decide to eat it. What happens when we humans eat it? Good question. Monsanto, what does happen? We don't know. We've never done any tests on human beings. Oh, FDA. They've never done any tests on human beings, any kind of lengthy test whatsoever. I'm sure you guys made them do that. I mean, or you did it yourselves before you would put this out for human consumption, right? No. We tested a few lab animals, and it was okay. Short-term tests, of course. Real short-term tests. And that's it. I just thought of something that just hit me as I was saying that, because I did a video a long time ago. I remember this was a long time ago. But it should be on YouTube. And I remember reading about Monsanto, Franken Foods, BT crap foods, whatever. And they fed, I don't know if it was corn or soybeans or some crop. I don't remember specifically which crop, but they fed it to some kind of like lab mice or whatever, or rats. I think it was lab mice or some little animal. Okay, bear with me. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And they said, hey, at first, they're all alive and everything's good. Okay. So they decided, well, let's look at the offspring. And they had offspring, and they noticed a little problem, and I can't, for the life of me, remember what the problem was or what the issue was. I wish I remembered in advance of this video so I could go find the video, but I don't. I don't remember what I would have titled it. It's so long ago. But they looked at that generation. There was an issue. Genetic issue, I believe. So then, okay, that little generation, the kids, right, the little baby mice kids, had kids of their own, next generation after that, and there was definitely signs and genetic problems with those two sub-generations. Now, the one who ate it, the parents, they really didn't see any kind of real effect, I guess, and then they said, okay, well, let's continue doing a study like you should if you're a freaking scientist. Let's look at their kids, the little baby, pups, whatever you want to call them. Okay, there's a little problem here. All right, then they have kids, or babies, whatever you want to call it. There's a problem there. So 2 generations later, both have problems. Now, isn't that interesting? But you aren't being told anything, hey, no, this is Monsanto. We're good. We're here for the people. We make good crops. There's no problem. You want beautiful performing crops that just bountiful of, corn and cotton and wheat and all this stuff. Come to Monsanto. And then, of course, you plant it. Oh, it is really good. It was great. Then you plant it again. It's not so great. Then all of a sudden you're noticing it sucks. But by that time, Monsanto wants to have you by the balls so that you have to keep coming back to them for new seeds, more seeds. Then once you messing with that organic, natural stuff, you can't get the bountiful crops like you can with Monsanto. Leave that natural stuff alone. You're a farmer. You don't get paid that much, do you? No. So you need every penny you can get, right? Yes. Just plant our seeds. Same space, same acreage you have, same number of seeds you plant every year. You'll just get more with us. Who could turn that down? Duh. Sounds good to me. Farmer doesn't know that this stuff is harmful to people eventually. I mean, this is just terrible to talk about this stuff and know that people They don't look at the can. They don't care what it says. It's a can of corn. My mom used to buy this. It looks exactly the same. I remember when I was a kid, same corn, same green beans, same everything. I'm not even going to look at it. But you don't know that that corn is now a GM corn, genetically modified corn from Monsanto. So what we do when we go to the grocery store and we're buying a can of corn from Publix, green beans, anything, we go down to that little organic aisle, look at the can, make sure, yeah, it's the organic one, non-genetically modified. Okay, let's go ahead and get that in here. And we'll eat that stuff. So, anyways, that's all I got for you. I will see you guys later tonight. I'm going to do the Blog Talk Radio Show tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to discuss some NASA stuff, space stuff, interesting things that are happening right now. Too much for me to say is a coincidence, so I'd like to talk about that and discuss it. It's strictly, for the most part, going to be about that. Space, NASA, Comet LNN, some weird alignment things going on. And that's about it. So, with that, take care, and I'm going to try to get this gold green screen finished taping with that fluorescent tape, so I can, if I have to do any editing of videos, I can do it without having to wait till I tape it. Anyways, take care.